Hey everybody, how you doing today? We got the Pride of Two Nations coin coming out tomorrow, July 3rd at noon Eastern Standard Time. Normally they would sell this on a Thursday, but since Thursday is July 4th, that is a holiday, they're not going to be open to take orders, so they pushed it up one day on July 3rd to sell this two coin set. Now, the big news about it is that they made some changes to the coin on the Silver Eagle and this maple leaf, which is not the normal maple leaf you see. It's got a little bit of a little maples in the background there, right? So they have all these tiny ones, and then on the bottom, it looks more like stars. So it's a combination of American and Canadian, right? So on the back here, they did the same thing. Well, actually, that's the back of the maple leaf. Let's try a look at this. This one doesn't have anything about Canada here, but what they did was for the American Eagle, you really can't tell on this picture, but they said they're gonna have it enhanced reverse proof finish, and then for the maple leaf, we're going to have the modified proof finish. And I think a few people have already covered this on video. Losing Louis had mentioned it, and there was another guy, I forget, who was mentioning a buyback of these by APMEX. They don't accept them anymore, but if you found out about it, they were going to give you $20 extra if you buy and send it as is sealed. You cannot open the box. You can't, take one out and send the rest out. Like, let's say if you bought 5 and the limit is 5 per household, then you would have to send all 5 in, the box sealed. And I'm going to talk about this box sealed thing a little bit later. Now, is there demand for this set of coins? I mean, it's a lot of money for just 2 ounces, right? So I don't know. It's hard to tell at this moment. And the mintage is 100,000 and mintage limit is 110,000. So somewhere around there, right? And that's a good amount of coins. And are there a lot of what you would call Silver Eagle collectors that would want to get these? Probably, but will they want to pay more than $140 for these 2 coins, right? So when you search on eBay here, $649, $499, yeah, basically you're getting 2 coins, right? These are all graded with the special label. You're getting proof 70, right? And these are all pre-sale. So if you want to go with the raw set, it's $194, sometimes a little bit lower. Here's $200, $194. So that's the listings right now. They have some in PCGS as well, and they're asking $495. So the demand based on this doesn't look all that strong to me. There's plenty of them out there, and I'll show you the sold listings over here. There were 2 listings that sold for close to 300, but I think this is somebody selling it in Canada. So I guess some Canadians were willing to pay this much, because if you buy it from a US seller, maybe there's customs and it takes longer, and there's very hefty shipping. So maybe they didn't mind paying 300 or close to 300 over there. And maybe there's no sales tax in Canada over there, whereas in the United States, if you buy anything on eBay, I think if you live in the 27 states that eBay charges sales tax, you're gonna have to pay the sales tax for these listings. So I did find out from the US Mint that if you buy directly from the US Mint, you don't get charged sales tax at all for any of their products, because they are a federal government, and anything that you buy from the federal government directly is tax exempt. And right now, when we're looking at these listings here, is the actual coins. It doesn't say anything about sealed in box. So if it is sealed, you order them and you get them, and you put it up saying it's going to be in a sealed box, that you don't care about the invoice inside your order, that might fetch a little bit of a higher price, but based on what I'm seeing here, the demand seems to be on the lower side. It's not good, basically, right? So that's just my opinion here. If it was a high demand, you should see more, sold listings here, right? They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, yeah, 15, and they're all around 184, 185, 187 in the beginning, and it's going a little bit higher. But, even if you sell it at 189 or 187, if you don't have an eBay store, you're really not making a lot of money. So if you were to buy a set of 5 and try to flip it, I did the math and the breakdown for you guys. Okay, so your cost is going to be for 5 sets, $699.75 plus $495 shipping. You can do the expedited one if you want, but if you go with the $5 shipping, it's going to be $704.70. So that's how much you would have to risk in the beginning. You can charge it on your credit card, and to break even after fees and shipping on eBay, you would have to charge them $806.31. That's 704.70 times 13%. That's 10% for the eBay fee and 3% for PayPal, right? So $796.31 plus, say it's going to cost around $10 to ship out the product. And it could be more, it depends. I don't know how big the package is going to be and how much it's going to weigh, but we'll just average it at $10, and it's going to be $806.31 just to break even, right? And you can promote it saying, yeah, it's sealed, I didn't do anything to it, it's as is. You get the coins sealed in a box. And a lot of US Mint collectors like to keep them in the box and never open them. Some people just like to keep it like that and collect it that way. That's their thing, because it adds more value or something like that, right? Because it's fresh. So to make any kind of profit, let's say you want to make $100, just like APMEX was saying, they were willing to send you $20 for each set. You would need to charge $906.31 for the 5 sets if you want to make $100. So what's the problem with this? Well, back in the day, the buyer didn't have to pay sales tax on this $906.31. But there's 27 states that eBay is charging sales tax now. So I wrote here, but buyers will need to pay sales tax at the rate based on the buyer's state. So they're going to have to pay more. Let's just say the average state tax is 7%. So you're looking at $1,000 that they would have to spend in order for you to make $100 in earnings or profit, right? So it remains to be seen whether this is going to do well. It says 100,000 with a limit of 5, right? So let's just say that there wasn't a lot of demand for it after a few days. US Mint's going to remove the limit, and everybody's going to be able to buy as many as they want. So why would people on eBay want to buy there and pay more when you could buy directly from the US Mint? So that's the cautionary way to look at this. But at the same time, why did APMEX pay $20 extra to get these and grade them? I guess that's their main objective, because when you look at the graded coins, they are charging quite a lot, $400, $500, and their cost basis was $140 plus $20, so they would make their profit that way. But really, are these like graded coins are they gonna sell, right? And the only one that sold is here, and I don't see any other graded coins selling for $500. So maybe if you bought them and sent them into grading and you got 70s, and that's a big if you get a 70, maybe you could flip some of them and make close to $500. We'll see. So that's my take on it. It's kind of a 50-50 on this, and if you guys are willing to take the risk to put up a little bit over $700, and let's just say that it doesn't sell too well, right? So I think there's like a return policy with the US Mint. You can ship it back and you get your money back, but you do have to pay shipping to get it back to them, right? So that's basically it. Let me know what you guys think of the two nations limited set here. Are you going to just buy them for yourself, just for a collector's piece, or if you're gonna buy them, are you gonna buy them to flip them and make a little bit of money so that you can use the profits towards more bullion or other type of coins, gold and silver coins? Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or other things that you have in your mind. You just leave them down below. And if you're brand new to the channel, please hit the subscribe and notification button. And if you found the video useful, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll speak to you in the next video. Thanks.